part of pickleball's popularity is that it's easy to play and just as easy to set up. Even if you don't have an official court, as long as you have a large enough flat surface, indoor or outdoor, you can have your own pickleball tournament. Today, we will take you through building your own pickleball court in a matter of minutes so you can start the fun. The pickleball court. Pickleball was invented by three fathers just outside of Seattle, Washington. They were looking for a fun activity to entertain their bored progeny. When an attempt to start a game of badminton was foiled because they couldn't find the shuttlecocks, the dads got inventive. Pickleball is played on a 20-foot by 44-foot court, the same size as an official badminton court. Instead of playing with a net elevated into the air, though, the 36-inch by 22-foot net is hung at ground level, the way a tennis net would sit. A game can be played one-on-one or with teams of two, again similar to tennis. The court is split with two 7-foot non-volley zones directly on either side of the net and two 15-foot areas past those zones, where the players stand. Each 15-foot zone is split in half for the right service area and a left service area. Even if you don't have any courts nearby, that isn't a problem. You can make your own. While you really need concrete, asphalt, or similar hard surface, you can't play on grass. Many people are able to find enough room for a court on their driveway or neighborhood cul-de-sac. There are 4 essential things you need to play pickleball. Number 1, playing area. Number 2, materials for marking lines. Number 3, paddles and pickleballs. Number 4, pickleball net or some makeshift barrier roughly 34 to 36 inches high. Playing area measurements. When searching out a location, be sure it's a large enough space to not only provide room for the court itself, but room for players who will run beyond the court. It is recommended that, at a minimum, the entire playing area, including the open space outside the court, is 30 feet by 60 feet. But the more space, the better. An average-sized basketball court is 50 feet by 94 feet for a point of reference. Materials for marking lines. Once you've found your spot, the second thing you'll need is a means of marking the lines of the court. It's not enough to just mark the boundaries of the court. You will want clear barriers drawn to indicate the different areas. For this, you can use sidewalk chalk or large crayons, or you can go with colored tape or official vinyl court lines. Chalk is quick, cheap, and easy to use. It lasts a while and should withstand being stepped on. It's ideal for using at the location where you intend to play isn't going to be a permanent pickleball court, like in a public park or on a basketball court. Tape is a slightly more permanent option that will allow you to play on a court all weekend without having to remake the lines. Paddles and balls. Pickleball paddles and balls can be bought through various sporting good retailers, either in stores or online. The ball is made of a perforated polymer and looks similar to a wiffle ball, but a pickleball is slightly heavier and has more holes. The most basic paddles are made of wood, while better quality ones are made of lightweight graphite or composite material. The paddles cannot exceed the length of 17 inches. Nets and stands. If you're just looking to set up a quick game, almost any type of tennis or badminton net will work for your purposes. Along with the net, you will need 3 stands, one for each end of the net and one to hold the net up in the middle, making your own home pickleball court. Now that you have everything you need, here is a step-by-step guide to making your court. Step number 1, set up the net. The net serves as your point of reference for everything else. Step number 2, sidelines. On one side of the net, roughly 1 foot in from the outer net stand, measure out your sidelines 22 feet and baselines 20 feet. With the tape measure, if you have 3 measuring tapes, you can lay them all out at once and do all outer edges at once. Step 3, no volley zone. Using the tape measure as a guide, draw the sidelines with your chalk or tape. Mark 7 feet out from the net on each side. This indicates the no volley zone. Step number 4, baselines. Using the tape measure as a guide, draw the baseline with your chalk or tape. Mark 10 feet from the edge, this is the halfway point. Step number 5, draw NVZ. Move the measuring tape to the 7-foot marks you've made on each sideline and draw the no volley zone borderline. Mark 10 feet from the edge. Step number 6, service areas. Lay the tape measure between the two 10-foot marks you made on the baseline and the no volley line. And draw your service area dividing line down the middle of the court. Step number 7, other side. Repeat steps 2 through 6 for the opposite side. And that's it! Get out the paddles and balls and you are ready for your very own pickleball tournament. Go and have some fun. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. As always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed.